Caution. Eliminate security breach. Experimental reactor unstable. EMP detonation imminent. Warning. Warning. Warning.
This is Captain Lewis of the True Sons. My advanced team is already in DC. You still have no idea what you're up against.
Full lockdown initiating.
A strategist for Ridgeway, and it looks like his ambition has reached new heights. He's smart. They're keeping him at a secure location. We're getting reports of 5 of his true sons moving on DC. Major Castillo, a civilian turned true son. Castillo's background is in engineering. He's been taking over radio frequencies and broadcasting these rants that, frankly, if you didn't know better, could be quite the recruiting tool. Sergeant Daniels. This woman is a piece of work. We're getting reports of her indiscriminately assassinating civilians in the street. She's on a rampage. We've also got a logistical nightmare on our hands with Lieutenant Chang. His background and experience has shored up the True Sun supply lines and weapons. We can't afford to let him build their stockpiles. Then there's Major Xander. She has some anger management issues. Xander's been torturing and interrogating civilians. I don't know what she's hoping to learn from them, but we can't allow her to carry out this inquisition. And last but not least is Captain Lewis. We haven't actually seen him in DC yet, but we've intercepted comms that imply he and General Anderson are planning something big. Agent, you know what to do.
And here we have the expertise menu.
Yeah. So as you can see, super straightforward, very smooth, easy to understand. No, I mean expertise is it's a complex feature, and we always struggle to even sum it up in a few words because it is advanced and it is for advanced gameplay. But the idea with expertise is really to add a new way for players to gain power and also making that a kind of a future-proof solution because since expertise is completely dependent on how many items exist in a game. As soon as we add new items, that means expertise can go up again, and that means players can become more powerful. So that was what we liked about this feature, is really the idea that, well, with every new season, every time we add new items, then we're also, by default, increasing the expertise, the maximum expertise cap, and therefore allowing players to gain even more power. Yeah, PTS was, again, super useful on that one, and yes, we had a lot of feedback on the progression pace, on the cost of all the upgrades, on the UI as well, on the screen. We made some changes to try to make things a bit more understandable, a bit clearer. So yeah, so thanks everyone for all that feedback. As usual, you know, these are things we're going to keep looking at, looking for feedback moving forward once TU15 comes out, and yeah, things may still evolve after that, depending on where all of you want us to bring it.
And I would also say that, I mean, of course, it's quite hard to describe this feature in few words, but a good thing about expertise is that it allows you to try all new gear and weapons that you weren't able or didn't want to try for different reasons. And that's an interesting way to enhance your playstyle. I mean, of course, it comes with a cost, and the cost can be very high sometimes. To become proficient, found out that we actually have the Division 2 flip-flops and like beach towels available on one of the Ubisoft websites. So
it's a real life heat wave.
yeah, I'm just dropping this information here in case you guys are looking for a new beach towel or flip-flops before you summer vacation. So it's actually, yeah, it's the weirdest merchandise a game can have.
Yeah. Which is making it achievable by 8 players that are not the most optimized players, and therefore the optimized players will look at completing it with less.
Yeah, we might unintentionally set people on chasing the possibility of beating it solo.